Okay, so we're going to talk about identifying the the vertex and axis of symmetry algebraically, and then we can always check it on the graph, identifying it on the graph and using Desmos to check our work. So this is the formula you'll need. This is for the x value of the vertex. It uses just the a and the b values out of the standard form, but we'll use c when we plug that back in. But just for this part, we're going to use b and a. So A is right here, and it's the implied 1. You can put the 1 or not, it's up to you. And then here is the B. It is this positive 6. So you guys know by now that I like my template, so I'm going to put negative for the B, because if I'm plugging in a negative value for B, it's going to make it a little bit different. So just like with the quadratic formula, I'm going to do that. And then over 2, and then the A. All right, just to make it a little bit easier and cut down on those mistakes. So negative B, and B is positive 6, over 2A. A is 1. So we'll simplify that down. Of course, you can do that in the calculator, or you can do it by hand. So that's negative 6 over 2 times 1 is 2, which is negative 3. So the x value of our vertex is negative 3. That also, as we've already talked about, gives us our axis of symmetry, which is x equals negative 3, because it's going to pass through that vertex and be a vertical line that goes through that vertex. So I've already got my axis of symmetry just by that. So now all I need is the y value of my vertex. So once I have the x, I can plug x in and get the y. So I'm going to leave out the 1 this time. So I've got x squared plus 6x plus 5. Y'all know I like to do that. Again, set it up. So we'll put that negative 3 there. Now the parentheses here is important. We've talked about this multiple times with the calculator. If you don't put that parenthesis, it will give you an incorrect answer. So just for probably the 5 millionth time, just be careful. We'll just type that in and get our y value of negative 4. So let me grab a highlighter. This is my final answer. These are the two parts of the graph for right now that we're identifying, just the vertex and the axis of symmetry. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to Desmos, and just to save time, I've already got these typed in. So I've got the original equation here. I've got the vertex here, which is the lowest point, the minimum value there. And then I have the axis of symmetry here. It passes through the vertex. It's symmetrical on both sides, so my algebra work is correct. So we can always check our work that way.